Play-Doh was never intended to be a toy. The title of the video is not false. As a kid, I grew up with Play-Doh all over my mind, and it was one of the most interesting and frankly delicious looking things out there. A moldable putty that could turn it into basically anything I wanted. As I grew up though, as most kids do, I left Play-Doh behind, and there have been a few times in the last decade that I've heard of its name. So, you can imagine my surprise when I heard the story that Play-Doh was not intended to be used as something to play with, but instead as a wallpaper cleaner. It all started in the 1930s, when Noah McVicker, a man from Cincinnati, Ohio, was working at Kuto Products, a famous soap manufacturer from the time. He came up with the brilliant idea of making a putty-like substance that could clean coal residue from wallpapers. Initially, it was a success, but with the end of World War II, the world started to transition from coal-based home heating to gas-based, which in turn decreased the amount of soot in the walls. That was a gigantic blow to Kuto's top product. The company started scrambling for new ideas and projects to get back on the shelves like they used to, but nothing was seeming to work and the company was near bankruptcy. That's when McVicker's nephew, Joe McVicker, joined Kuto to try to help them. When nothing seemed to work and the business was close to closing, it was not a businessman, nor a CEO or an engineer, but a nursery school teacher, Joe's sister-in-law, that came up with something genius. Her name was Kay Zufo, who upon seeing tons of articles of people who used the cleaning putty for their arts project, decided to come up with one brilliant idea that saved the business and shaped millions of childhoods. Turned the cleaning putty into a playable, moldable putty for children to use and play with. She was the one who saved the company, and alongside her husband, they came up with the name Play-Doh, which instantly became a symbol worldwide for a playable, moldable, colorful putty that children began to enjoy. In 1956, the product was launched at a convention for manufacturers of school supplies. 2 years later, the company registered a 3 million sales figure, and by 1964, they had sold items to Britain, France, and Italy. Play-Doh's history is one that starts bleak. A company, near bankruptcy, has its top-selling product with its need for the public gone, and ends with ingenuity, proving it doesn't take millions of dollars to make something great, and showing the business world that maybe fancy titles and big careers aren't everything, that ordinary people can be amazing in all fields. Thank you for listening to the story, and if you want to see more videos like this, the channel is brand new, but I'll post stuff like this in the future, so you can subscribe and watch other videos if you want. Thank you again, and see you later.